The Genshin Impact community is in utter chaos right now because they got a leak of so many Fontaine content. Reddit and Twitter are having a really chaotic day because there are a lot of leaks. And by a lot, I really mean a lot. They leak everything about Fontaine that might not just come out in 4.0, but just like the entirety of Fontaine.
These leaks just came out from an anonymous leaker, and this leaker also shares some message with us after he leaks all of these heaps of content. They make this message in order to call out two figures. The first is the supposedly Cloud Chaser leakers, and the other is for Mihoyo/Hoyoverse. And today, we're about to deep dive into the message that they wrote.
So much of leaking in its current state when related to Genshin is an entire cloud hierarchy. People, some more than others, leak with the goal of getting popular and having a persona around said leaking. People will backstab and share things they are not supposed to. People will share things without knowing the true context around them to be the one who did it first. This has gotten way too far. Having some people who are leakers and have a public SNS account is no problem. There will always be notable leakers and people who share that information in any fandom. It is especially good to have people as dependable so fan art that is convincing can be gifted the verdict of false, same as a random text from post-Reddit. There have been too many too quickly. There have been too many who get one insider tease and are now a so-called leaker by the masses. This is to end that. No more looking up to XYZ in hopes of getting a better quality image. No more of that, as it is almost all here.
The anon leaker has 2 points that they want to clarify here. The first is to call out some leaker who purposely shares some leak to gain some traction and followings, which then might lead to some false leak that they share. And the second point is to reiterate what they said in the first paragraph. They didn't want people to look up for a person A or person B regarding leaks or more HD pics. They are here to end it all because they are providing all the leaks.
And the second people that they are trying to call out is Mihoyo or Hoyoverse. This is what they wrote. To Mihoyo/Hoyoverse, you are a multi-million company. You could tighten your security, but you do not, however. At most on art, there is ridiculously pointless overlay that while it may detect this was leak, it does not give anything of who, when, why, or how. It in addition is also so extremely easy to remove. They could individually watermark files with a more detailed thing, putting overlays on monitors, putting dates on things so if stuff is leaked there is a timeline, having more security in the building whatever it may be. Mihoyo/Hoyoverse does not do that. We will not be in a situation where characters are leaked months in advance, where patches are leaked weeks in advance. Not just minute details, the entire thing. It is ridiculous and I hope that from this you may change this Mihoyo/Hoyoverse. And while we're here, you should really release an art book for Genshin to show off concept that never made it to be. Just like Honkai, which you have no issue doing, so Genshin should not be an issue at all. Your company is so open to how easy it is to breach, so it's just a matter of time before somebody creates their own art book. You should try and get a profit at least.
In this message that I'm about to break down, they are calling out Mihoyo security because a massive leak like this means that Mihoyo securities are really not that good. And there's also been a situation where this keeps happening although on a more lower scale. The point that they made are valid though because in all the leaks that I see, some does not contain a watermark. By increasing their security, we will not have a leak about characters or patches weeks or even months in advance. In the more recent leaks, the leakers also leaked some early design concept of some characters that are already released, and that is the point of the second paragraph. They wish for Mihoyo to just release the art book for Genshin Impact to show off some concept that never made it into the final design. And for my personal opinion, I agree about that. Now all of you must be wondering about the fandom opinion about the leakers, right? Some of them cheered about this anon leaker, while some of them feel really skeptic about this whole thing.
Some of them are saying things like, I sometimes think they leak it themselves to create hype because if it stays silent, everyone will just think that there's nothing to come. Well, obviously, apart from rerun, there's always a new character somehow. Cause how does it get leaked this often? There's no update with a leak.
Nah, more like Mihoyo themselves wanted this to be leaked so the hype remains LMFAO. Nah, Mihoyo did the leaks for purpose, probably to hype.
And what if they say it's right? What if Mihoyo intentionally did all this by themselves? Because how could so many data get so many leaks like that?
One person also said something that really supported his statement. They said that love to make fun of Hoyoverse's horrible security system, but intentionally or not, Genshin just got everyone's attention again and Fontaine is already getting even more hype. It might not be the best way to do so, but it's still marketing.
And that is if Mihoyo did all of this by themselves. But what if they didn't? What if Mihoyo aren't the one who leaks all of this? Will the leakers hunt decree happen again like last time? Because if so, all leakers must be really careful with what they put out.
With all these leaks being put out left and right, what is the benefit of those leaks really? For some people it might help them to save their prima gems to future characters, or it might be a double-edged sword because people might hate the design and decided not to pull, which is obviously going to hurt Mihoyo. For Mihoyo itself, it definitely could be a marketing plan they put out so that the hype for Fontaine will be revitalized. But what do you guys think about all these leaks? Do you support this or not?
And that is all the info about the tsunami of leaks that we got today. If by some chance you haven't seen it yet, Twitter is there. It's trending, but yeah, only see it if you want to see it. Anyway, I'm going to look at all the leaks that we got, so bye!